MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Nick Pivetta, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Row. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position 1 batter into the game.
Into the box, John Birdie, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. For his career in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Villar leads off second with nobody out. Pickoff move to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Birdie has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He's had 14 at-bats in the series, picking up 4 base hits. First offering on its way. In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
None out, runners at first and second. On the ground to the right side. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Comes set, now the pitch. Corey Dickerson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Anderson carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Miami. Sandy Alcantara is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Gene Segura.
Here's the pitch. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Fouled away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Now another 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Phil Gosselin. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes now.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, McCutchen carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Softly hit here to the left side. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The first baseman, Garrett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. This is line to left. McCutchen is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Striding forward now, Isan Diaz. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he hits one on a line to left field.
McCutchen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he fouls this one off. Swinging a hard liner to center field. There to take it is VR, and that's the first out.
Batting 5th, the catcher,
Sliding into the box, JT Realmuto. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Dickerson's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike two. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2.
Nope, that's inside.
2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box now, Sandy Alcantara, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Sandy Alcantara.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He doubled to open up the ball game. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, John Birdie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He enters play here at 288. 3 homers, 18 driven in. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower.
And that is through into right field for a single. So a 2-out single there and gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team leaders in hitting here in the final month of the season. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Pitch misses. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. On a line, that's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Now a throw over and the runner back. Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. 2 out with the man at first. And that's too high, ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the Phillies nothing. Digging in, Nick Williams. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now here's the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Alcantara, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
3-2, full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Standing in, Scott Kingery. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Set. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
3-2.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game. So a two-run homer down the line in left, number 14 on the season, as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
Every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Nick Pivetta. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-1. 1-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. And another foul ball. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring up Gene Segura as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. D-Roll, both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box now, Phil Gosselin. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. First and second here with nobody out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
2-0 count. The pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. VR is right there, one down. Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. The 2-1.
I got 3-1.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and 1 strike. 3 runs already home here. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
A bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 5-2.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
At the plate now, Jay Bruce, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Too high. 1-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A Runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. 3 innings complete. The Phillies lead it 5-2. Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at his career totals, Anderson carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Garrett Cooper will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Up high, 2-1 now. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next for the Marlins.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Isan Diaz looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
One and one the count now. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Segura has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Phillies on top, 5-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Thank you, Heidi. Up next will be Nick Williams. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
0-1 the count. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop, Scott Kingery.
And in steps Scott Kingery. A ball and no strikes. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fouled away. Now the 2-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher, Dick.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Pivetta. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Gene Segura standing in, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Thank you, Heidi. Jorge Alfaro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
38. Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Now the 2-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. On its way is pitch number 75. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
0-2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
The right fielder, number 5.
In now, John Birdie.
Birdie.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Liner in there for a base hit. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Tim Anderson.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Angel de los Santos will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. In now, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changeup laid off down around the shins. First and second now, one man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. De los Santos, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, that grounder got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail 5-2. Sixto Sanchez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Now at the plate, Phil Gosselin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No one out with a runner at second. To short. And that's out number 1. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins.
First baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no.
This year against right-handed pitching, Hoskins is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
One out and a runner on second base. Ground ball foul down the left side. Count is full. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in, JT Realmuto, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out to left. Dickerson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 5 innings complete. Philadelphia is on top, 5-2. Striding in once again, Brian Anderson. He's tasked with starting the Marlins 6th.
Brian Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Soft liner towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready now, Garrett Cooper. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. And the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he lays off for ball 1.
Down 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Isan Diaz. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3. 3 balls, no strike.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking it right here, though.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Jay Bruce. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Phillies, the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Fouled away. The 1-2.
Inside ball.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Stepping in now, Nick Williams. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. One out, nobody on. and it's fouled away. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Scott Kingery will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. One and 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Line shot to 3rd, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it remains 5-2. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Tommy Hunter will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Hazley will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Miguel Rojas is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Rojas is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A 1-2 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Bruce coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hops this one up. Coming on is McCutchen. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it 1st and 2nd. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
From the stretch. Liner towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate, Tim Anderson has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch of the at-bat.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch.
The count is 2-1. Oh, that's low.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Attention, please. Now,
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Corey Dickerson will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Morgan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Popped up. Kingery has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch on its way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 0-1 pitch.
0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Up high in the air. Hoskins shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Phillies lead this one 5-3. Arodys Vizcaíno gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
Stepping into the box, Adam Hazley. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Vizcaíno has over 40 innings on his line so far, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. The 1-0 home. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Phil Gosselin, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball right side. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Phillies 5 and the Marlins 3. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Settling in now, Garrett Cooper. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
0-1.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Batter number 1.
Stepping up to the plate, Isan Diaz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Francisco Cervelli. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. McCutchen going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Matt Kemp will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Marlins. Number 27, Matt Kemp.
Ball 1, well below the zone. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Kemp is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Kemp, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2003 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Kemp in front at 3-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. From the stretch, and it's 1-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch, grounded to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. Still a two-run deficit. It's 5-3. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Andrew McCutcheon.
Andrew.
He's set and the pitch.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Popped up. Cooper moving to his left. One down. Ready for another shot now. Rhys Hoskins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. In his career, Hoskins brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. Steckenrider is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Jay Bruce.
At the plate, Jay Bruce, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and one.
That ball went out.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
2-2.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 1 left for Philadelphia as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Hector Neris takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 50, Hector Neris. Now playing right field and batting seventh.
Into the box,
Number
John
7.
Birdie. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready on 0-2.
Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now here's the pitch. Tim Anderson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Lays off 2-2 now.
2-2 to count.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here comes the first pitch. Corey Dickerson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Miami down to their last strike. And he popped him up. Coming on is McCutchen, but this will land untouched. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Fouled off. Line to the right side. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
And that's what he gets paid to do, shutting them down for another save. That's an even 100 for his career. So congrats are in order. I'm sure he's going to tuck that ball away and put it in his trophy room.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Philadelphia led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Daniel De Los Santos wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Sandy Alcantara was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Hector Neris records the save, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt